making a brief call to share an important message with you.
You got the wrong address.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Done got the Francis treatment. Get out of my face.
We can give it a try.
Oh, no, Jane. All right, gang, what to do? Welcome in, welcome back. We are here for another episode of the Vampire Lestat. We are headed to Canada for this episode. This one is called Toronto. The last episode, especially towards the end, got freaking crazy. We got to spend a little bit of time with our man. I call him Uncle Andy. The rest of us call him Raglan James. And he put some information in the air that our guy Bruce, aka he calls himself Killer these days. I'm not so sure. We're gonna find out eventually, but he is still around. He's still running the coven known as the Fang Gang. At first, Louis wasn't too interested. After he heard Bruce's name, I would imagine he's a lot more interested, seeing as how Claudia was never able to get her get back. Nobody was able to avenge that situation where he you know, assaulted her and kidnapped her and stuff like that. So I would imagine that Louis is very excited to straighten that situation out, to say the least. If he really owns the night. If Louis really owns the night like he said he owns the night, I don't think he would let something like that slide. So we'll see how that plays out. We also got to see some Lestat and mommy time last episode. You know, they kind of they were given the dark gift and went back to the Liancourt Manor and annihilated the whole family tree, man. It was a sight to see. Most of them deserved it. I don't know if all of them deserved it, but obviously the father and the brothers deserved it. So yeah, I'm super excited to see how this all plays out. I'm not entirely sure how much of that Raglan James scene to actually take at face value, because Lestat straight up said, I'm going to tell this story how I want to tell it, especially if I wasn't there. I'm going to kind of fill in the blanks myself. That's pretty much how you have to approach this show in general, man. You always got to keep the source of the information in mind when you're absorbing all this information. But it's been a great time so far. The music has been absolutely fire, as I expected. And I'm ready to see the next stop of the tour, man. Let's go ahead and head to Toronto. I appreciate y'all for pulling up as always, man. Slap a like on the video for your boy. Make sure you're sub to the channel. Let's get into it.
Its banality is lost on the polite citizenry of Canada. To them, it's iconic. Must see when the two planned their honeymoon and waited for Avery's divorce to finalize.
Oh boy.
Had they stayed within the realities of their budget and consummated their union in their home province, the marriage might have lasted longer.
Dang, they paid all this money for the honeymoon to be cut short?
My pleasure. I know these moments last a lifetime.
Just make sure we're not in the center and that the tower isn't coming out of his head.
And I channeled our kills into prurient performances, licking the underside of Lake Erie in Cleveland and Buffalo before rounding the shaft of Lake Ontario.
Why do you gotta describe it like this? Freaky ass.
Lover.
Where are you? Hey, Justin Bieber. I got 40 fucking people here with their hands up their asses. I'm done chasing you, bust a coffin. I saved your life. You owe me.
Guess we're going with the doppelganger, huh?
I do.
You'd be a head mounted above a coven toilet if it weren't for me. What do you know about her?
Mystery vagina past its sell-by date?
And, what do you mean, perhaps?
Past its sell-by date? I guess the poom poom would be cold. Is that a thing? Oh man, vampires out here enjoying cold poom poom? I ain't even think about that. That's crazy.
You assume death at decapitation. A study done in Budapest had two Class B vampires surviving separation for nearly 2 hours. A vampire of Lestat's breeding could last 4 to 5 times.
Trickstat has the herps.
Daniel
So they could survive decapitation for some hours?
is not something vampires ask one another, the details of their mortal existence. It's considered rude. Murdered and reborn July 18th, 2022 by the Gremlin Armand.
The Gremlin Armand.
He let it-
When are we gonna see Armand again? But apparently he said that Armand, he feels him around. Ew. Damn. And they said the guy was waiting for his other divorce to finalize. He probably didn't expect this marriage to end quicker than the other one.
But you're gonna see my face in the camera. We will be like we're talking face to face.
I'm the front man. The light of the sun, the sustained heat of an intense fire, rot-wielding coven members. These things might destroy me, but then again, they might not.
Bruh, we gotta pull back up on this Fang Gang, and I want Lestat to be a part of it, especially when it comes to finishing Bruce off. Yeah, that sounds like the way they need to do it. We know that Lestat and Louis aren't getting along right now. Maybe that might be what gets them back, you know, on good terms. You know, they can bond over destroying Bruce's entire existence. I would be here for that for sure.
You've said this thing to me a couple of times on the bus, backstage, that the songs are your stories. You don't want to talk about yourself.
I'll kick that door down, Dan. I bunk it down with my cookies and trauma lamina.
Exactly my thinking.
Wow.
So let's
She got a whole cleanup crew. You got to. I don't know what he pays her, but it's not enough. She better be making bank for all the stuff she does.
run with this. Let's dig into these songs and see what we get. You have a song, Long Face. Ooh, 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 wah-ah. Ooh, 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 wah-ah. What's the story behind that?
They already admitted that that song sucks.
Coming, yeah, yeah, we're coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Performative vampire, and at the end they get the real thing.
Black licorice.
Structure and ritual.
Because the band thinks that the song's about...
How the current
We'll leave Louis out of this, please.
have experienced this, Dan. The memories you take in as you kill. Life is an endless cache of influencer videos, Russian dash cams. Are we still pretending that you're human?
So not about sucking dick.
Performative journalist.
Yeah, why are you trying to embarrass him, bro? He's explained the songs fairly well, despite how they sound.
Oh, he doesn't like that question. Well, we can come back to it. Vampires tried to kill you, yeah?
Is it a question if you merely put yeah at the end of the sentence?
They seemed organized, which is different than the other two attempts on your life during this tour. Is
Is this because Daniel's pissed that he's not taking this serious, or what is my man trying to accomplish?
I've had 40 shows in 43 fucking nights. It is about pure expression. Raphael's Three Graces, Brancuski's Bird in Space, Calvino's Invisible Cities.
Oh, don't get him stuttering again.
It's embarrassing. The stutter.
Stop the cameras.
No.
That's just what happens when he's getting bullied. Why you bullying him, Daniel?
Let them see. I have had 40 shows, 43 fucking nights.
I'm more impressed with your band and the crew and stuff. As humans doing that kind of pace is crazy. He is fooling. Bro, we were almost there, man. We almost had a breakthrough.
I'm the vampire Louis de Pointe-Lac, undone by your relentless questionings, Mr. Malloy.
Making a brief call to share an important message with you.
You got the wrong address.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Done got the Francis treatment. Get out of my face.
Think it. I'm a vampire, just like you. Where's Killer? I'm looking for Killer. You're not Killer.
Fuck it, take out the whole house. Oh, Jesus. You already know what this is bringing me back to. When they first linked up with the Coven and they took out the whole mansion of people.
Keep straight 5 minutes. There's a car. Gray Dodge. Don't look back.
Frau Band, hello Fort Collins. We are the Stuttering Wolf Killers. Are you ready to rah?
It's kind of a fire band name.
I stuttered, yes, and every kill I have made is a response. My entire psyche is formed from the deformity.
I think he's just bored by you. Try asking him about the Great Conversion.
What happened at age 9?
I was taken to see witches being burned at a stake.
Whoa.
Marguerite Doré, Jeanne Baudin, the twins, Marthe and Aimé.
Still remember all of their names. That's how you know there's trauma.
You remember their names.
Teenage girls with the resonant voices of men, screaming and thrashing.
And you were 9.
It's what moms did with kids before Lego and Peppa Pig.
No wonder he took out them wolves, no problem.
That his whole body leaned into the music. Had I the ear I have now, I would have found it pedestrian. And it sounded like a god machine. played by an angel.
Oh, that's old buddy. That's Nikki, huh?
Take your squeaks elsewhere. Who next?
About in your song, Why Do I Have to Feel?
Nicolas de l'Enfant.
Is she rubbing on the doppelganger? Is it really cheating if she's cheating on you with the doppelganger?
De Lyoncourt.
No. De Valois.
Trying to fit in. You know Wolfline cloak, eh? Good luck with that.
He gave it to me before I left. And your address on the Rue de
Montmorency. My father's allowance barely covers the cost of my music instruction, much less rent.
Well, we got a little revolution. I can't remember what year it is. Is there a war?
Did he say anything else?
Tell him I love him. And that I'm proud of him.
What did he really say?
he said, that don't sound like my pops.
Help him to be a man.
Are you gonna teach me to be a man?
Boy, oh boy.
It goes where you think it goes. All the old tropes and drapes of tortured and forbidden love.
We've seen that song and dance.
You're the stuttering ape of Auvergne.
Simon, ton sera tendu.
Any Quebecers here?
Tongue twisters, vocal exercises, repeated every day for 2 years while I washed the floors and...
She about to take the doppelganger to the green room.
Stuttering, you just bullied it out of yourself.
Yeah, Nikki got me the job that cured my affliction. It was first love, not a great love. Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, there was definitely a pretty strong connection there. We could see that in the previous seasons. He loved that boy.
I carried the box because I destroyed him, Dan. I carried the box to remind me what I was capable of.
You perform a song.
I knew it. Bro, y'all can't get busy quieter than that, huh? We got a whole production. Oh, they didn't even go to the green room. You stop mama from getting that nut, she gonna rip your head off, bro. Quit playing with her. Yo, you thought she was past her sell-by date? She out here.
Did Magnus ask your permission before transforming you into a vampire?
Yeah, I see it as an unbroken chain of similar songs in pop music.
Took me from my room in Paris as I kicked and screamed, locked me in a room with for a week with corpses. They all look like me.
Yeah, that was the going narrative. There's no way that's completely true.
That even sound like me, Dan.
My coloring,
Where's
my
the
physique.
artful turn of phrase? Where's the assonance, the euphony?
But yeah, to be fair, I guess that's what we were told by Louis.
Louis was not there when Magnus abducted me.
But he was there in New Orleans when you recounted it.
And I was not there in Dubai to correct his faulty recall.
Okay, all right. Let's get to the bottom of it. And then we'll just decide, based on merit, who we decide to believe. This is Magnus? Oh, dentist wasn't even a profession back then, huh?
Don't let me catch you cry. It's breaking. You're so perfect in that raging light. I wanna give you everything I got.
Yo, this is... I was just about to ask who's singing. Is this Lestat's band? But no, Magnus in here getting down. And I was listening to the words. Oh, yeah. And the words are depicting exactly what's happening. You're my brave little wolf killer. So you were kidnapped, but you weren't all too upset about it. Is that the case? The mind of Lestat just turned that into a whole music video?
Abandoned decorum. He made you a monster and killed himself in front of you.
Are you still boring my beauty?
How was the kielbasa crafty?
And as for the suicide, it gave me a lightness. When I say God, and you say monster.
Must have been hard keeping that from Nikki. Armand got that part right in my book. He confronted you on the...
Oh, see, she is so petty. She was hoping he would feel a certain way about that.
You're safe. You are now rooming in Paris.
Why am I weak? Our favorite game. You lie. And I believe you.
A month ago!
Lies on lies. Sudden vanishings. Your changed eyes.
Uh-huh, yeah. What, you thought he wasn't gonna notice?
What? Your mother?
She followed me to Paris. I thought it was discretion that kept her out of your book.
Nah. Daniel don't do discretion. We let it all out on the table around here.
Right here. She died.
Vampire toddlerdom. Always the hardest years, as you know. Or don't know, Dan.
All right, yeah, he can smell bullshit. He knows what's going down. He knows you're not being honest.
What do you think about the Great Conversion?
Oh. The vampire thing. Fucking stupid. Can you get out of my eye line?
Outside the theater, the ragged man calling wolf killer, blackened passages and dog-toothed fiends are returned to organ and sackcloth. Don't bite me.
Mom, please!
Oh yeah, that's a clear sign.
She was an hour from death.
Finally. Admit it.
Do you want me to murder
I want you to love me enough to give it to me.
All right, let's see. Do you love him as much as Mama or not? Decide right now.
Don't bring him into eternity.
I cannot hear the actors over his improvement.
Well, I prefer his music to Gustav's acting.
Well, you can return to the role anytime you wish.
Nikki got something to prove. He trying to play extra loud.
Are there blood drinkers in Italy?
Excuse me.
Salerno?
Does Nicola know about us?
Us.
Armand, you still thinking it's something? It's not all that between us.
Our maker Marius.
My maker is dead. I've told you that already.
Just check.
Yo,
Theater of the Vampires! The greatest spectacle of the boulevard!
okay, you stepping over the line. I can see why you had to go.
He was dramatic as a mortal. He'll find his way.
No, he won't.
Nah, look, no more excuses for him. That outburst was too much. And Armand don't like him or the mama. And he's over here talking about us. Does he know about us? Armand? And now I see what led to Armand showing his ass in season 2.
Well, it's not me. It's my hands, but I don't have my letter opener. I think the music will improve once I find the letter opener.
It's not the music, bro.
We think you should take some time away from the theater, Nikki.
Did you two decide this in the wings, huh? Hey, the Hotel de Ville and the Feast of Assumption and the night of... Stop! Look at me! Look at me!
Put this man out of his misery.
I left it here!
As I warned, his mind is curdled.
I'm trying to give it purpose. Here it is.
Yeah. Oh man, what is going on? Yo, I feel like Nikki was just in it for the simple life, man. And this thing just got super complicated with the whole dark gift.
You point the way? Thank you ever so much.
Stop, Nikki! No!
My hands are much older than the rest of me. Forgive me.
I loved him. From the first seconds I saw him in Paris, your maker would tell you I was being kind, but the words were true.
So yeah, it still seems like they skipped over some parts with Magnus, but ultimately he had to turn into a vampire because he was trying to save his mom, I feel like. So that, I feel like if that detail like didn't come about, like her getting sick and needing saved by the dark gift, would he have been able to live the normal life with Nikki or what? Because, you know, Magnus was on his head. Magnus definitely wanted a piece of the wolf killer, obviously. So I don't know, but it seemed like the better alternative for Lestat would have been just, you know, letting mama die off and, you know, just living that life with Nikki. That's how he's building it up to be, at least.
Fireplace, reflecting golden onto his face, bare arms. But I would not look at the wound. I could not. I couldn't do it.
You know Armand can do it. Savage. You know Armand doesn't care as long as it ain't somebody that Armand is screwing, he doesn't care. He'll get him out of there.
Made only one sound. It was a nothingness.
Look at Daniel, like this is gold.
This deep in, we'd be able to fill it. We sold 2,500, including a papering service. Unlike your last vampire, there are no delusions here.
Yeah, I totally believe you.
My ego. And still, it's not what I hunt. Never say I didn't give you anything. Keys.
Tomorrow's venue was staying open so
Okay.
they could sell.
Let Larry run it.
Well, now they made it more obvious what the point of this movie is in the first place. You know, he's trying to have a continuation of the book. I mean, I knew that was the point, but I didn't know if it was going to be more for entertainment value, like Lestat was kind of putting on, or if it was going to be, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty, which I knew Daniel wanted. That's the only reason he would ask about his stutter as a child. So here we go. He gave him a little nugget. He's like, there, take it. But you already know we need some more. We need the whole story, Lestat. You know, that was great what you gave us, but hey, there's some details missing in there, bruh.
How was check me?
Like Carlo Vivari, fun for 3 minutes. Provoked.
Bored.
Oh, you'll run fewer reds that way. There.
Been trying to crack those cheeks for 2 months. Vampires, we're just like you. What the hell? Go back a few more minutes. Wait a second.
He told that telepathically, or did somebody mess up the footage?
Yeah, right about there. Stop.
Can you get out of my eye line?
What?
Oh no! What? Nobody remembers that, huh?
What? He just sat there like a fucking blow-up doll and no one said anything?
Oh, he played you.
Nothing?
Frickin' Weirdsville. You just sat there for like half an hour, eh?
Half an hour, eh? He showed you exactly what you wanted to see.
He was crying fucking blood tears. Did no one see that?
A mean-spirited telepathic prank. It brought poor Dan to his knees and seeded a hate for me inside him, there to be watered in the sunlight later. But what can I say?
So all that time spent trying to crack them cheeks, as you put it, all for nothing.
Serving cunt has its consequences.
You gonna make me vomit again?
I don't think it works like that for us no more, but we can give it a try.
No! Oh no, Jank. Oh, Jank, you might have to go with him. Cause you know Louis ain't leaving nobody alive. He ran through the house like it was nothing.
Right.
Says Armand told the truth.
I couldn't make it to the ceremony. I hope you don't mind me inviting myself to the honeymoon. You make that mess upstairs, friend?
Oh yeah, and Jank, we got some stories about your new husband that you probably didn't know.
Where's the food? I called him an Uber.
Oh wow! Oh yeah! Oh my God! What was that?
This is about the fucking Lestat shit.
Yo, did he just paralyze this man? He pulled his fucking spine out or something.
Gen Z fledglings, righteous fuckers who thinks we ought to be in the sewers and shit. You call me Bruce? Because my name is Killer.
Just like Francis's Santiago? You're Bruce.
You and I have a friend in common.
Cold tea, they call it here, I hear.
What? This man is in your back seat.
With a hint of cowardice.
Oh no, he's tripping.
Still in rags.
Is this better?
Okay.
Not exactly forthcoming with the vampire journalist. Left out a few prickly details.
Be on his motorbike
Wow.
and switched into his friendly self.
Why are we doing this at the same time? No.
That in my presence! But we'll live and proclaim what the Lord has done. You got your song.
when we got to his.
So you're telling me Lestat really was like praying and begging for his life?
We eat your soul at the long table. Keep asking ourselves, when's he going to make an album?
When we are ready!
So that song that Magnus was singing earlier, was that written by Lestat? He said something about "you got your song." Magnus just back there being a creative director for the album?
I do nothing that bad to her daddy Lou.
Guess I don't have to tell you, dear diary, what it's like to have a person crack your spine, open you up, and shove a pencil.
And proceed to bitch slap you.
Finger. Him. You. Mommy.
Oh my God.
Claudia.
This is nightmare fuel.
All the bad things happen that bad men do. And my dress pulled up around my waist. And that awful, stuffed full.
If I could reach through the screen, Bruce!
Small and cornered and crushed like a can. I just said what he wanted to hear.
This man damn near tore your jawbone off.
Easy to like myself because of it.
Oh, the light's gone out of your blue eyes.
He let me go because I seemed small.
Force fed you by slitting his neck and then just hovering over you?
Because I want nothing. To be nothing. I thought I was the thing lurking in the shadows. I thought I was.
She was just trying to be with those like her. But it's hard to find someone, you know, a vampire as cool as Claudia. Burn them up with the pages from the... Yes! That's how we get that done. Just leave his ass. But what happened to Jenks? He kind of just knocked her back. I feel like she's still breathing.
How I got on stage the following night to another feverishly modest audience. I couldn't pretend anymore that we were a Ticketmaster must-have, or that psychosis wasn't the exhilarating, horrifying byproduct of romping and stomping around.
Turned around and did a show the next night.
I loved the music. I loved it. It was compelling me forward. This was the muddy bottom, and on the other side, a marble floor.
It'll wait till you're done, till you come. It'll wait till the next day, like a headache.
All right. Malloy can't hear this song and say your lyrics ain't shit. This is fitting together too perfect. Yeah. All right. Nah, don't worry about that. Louis just did you a favor. Wow. Of course he gonna show Nikki on that part. This man is being haunted. Haunted. And I mean that literally. Had a whole breakdown.
Safe. Safe. Nearly home. You get
Thomas Pitt. Hold up. He just a fling, but he's on the screensaver on the phone? Lestat, are you adding stuff or what? Ugh. God damn, I need a lighter, boy. This is the one. This is the one. He got him one. Let's finish this album up, boy. And you gotta make this the outro. This as the outro to the album would go nutty. Cause he's just talking about everybody. It's not one specific situation or person. He's Just a cameo, but wow.
Perfection.
Bruh, oh my god. Woo! No. That's crazy, man. Oh man, Louis, he had to he had to see her face, man. He had to see her face. Oh man, that just broke me up, man. Oh boy. That's crazy, man. Did the last thing that he really had to do for, you know, it's revenge. It's nasty, it's dirty, it's a dirty situation, but it was really the last thing that you can tell was eating at Louis when it comes to Claudia. Not, I mean, just past the fact that she's gone forever. And let's be real, Louis wasn't always the best at protecting Claudia. But he tried, and the fact that she's gone and he was able to, you know, tie up that loose end, and then had to go straight to New York to see her face, even though it's not her. Regina. That's crazy. Don't turn Regina into a vampire, bro. Please don't. But that was a beautiful moment and a beautiful song.
Killing it every night. And I'm following them, you know, on my phone. Refresh. You're gonna hear about them soon, if you haven't already. I'm stuck here in...
This man done found Jesus in Monroe.
I just want to drink. I feel sorry for myself.
Who else wants to share tonight? Hmm?
Yeah, who got a story that can top that?
I will. I'll share.
That's Armand. Oh my God.
My name is Arun.
Of course it is. Oh boy, what is his intentions?
I am an addict.
Yeah, those are the eyes of an addict. I was just about to say that. Oh my God. Okay. Well, we were waiting for that. I know I was. But yeah, hopefully we get to see what he's up to here. I mean, I'm sure he only pulled up because of the guitarist who is close to Lestat. I can't even tell you what his intentions are, man. I can't even begin to tell you. But let me tell you, that freaking episode was magical, man. It was a lot to keep up with. I swear, information was just getting thrown at us, and then a lot of the time they wanted to do things side by side, like the whole scene with Magnus and then Bruce, you know, interlocking like that was absolutely insane. I really feel like I need to go back and rewatch that, but that's the beauty of doing these videos. I get to edit and kind of, you know, see some things that I may have missed while I'm doing the edit, so that's always good. So yeah, man, they broke me. They broke me, man. I didn't know in what capacity we were going to get Claudia, you know. I'm sure she'll pop up again in more like flashbacks and stuff, but the first time we really get to see her, man, and it wasn't even her. That's the crazy part. But yeah, like Louis said, it looked just like her, or maybe that's just in his mind. But the fact that, you know, he had to go see her after what he did was so beautiful to me, man. And I'm still over here fighting back tears. Even Lestat's story, like I said earlier in the season, I said that we got to get to the meat and potatoes of your story, man. And that's what it seemed like. That's what Daniel's getting at. But he's not going about it the right way at all. You know, he's definitely being a dick about it. I feel like there's got to be a way for him and Lestat to meet in the middle. After that prank that Lestat pulled on him, I guess that Lestat said that kind of, you know, planted a deep-seated anger towards Lestat from Malloy. And I don't know if that's going to get in the way of things. I'm sure it will. I mean, it's definitely not good for the trust, but that's a two-way street. You know, Daniel was asking for that, I would say. If things really went down the way it went down here, and they had cameras around, so I'm guessing that was pretty accurate. That's the thing about this show. You got to look and see, you know, what kind of receipts do they have when they're telling these stories. I mean, obviously, there wasn't too much room to have receipts when it came to the book. A lot of the stuff was burnt. Some of the stuff was saved to the cloud. But now we got video cameras and, you know, they're following people around at all times So I feel like there's more opportunity to have actual receipts and know what's real. Unless someone's going around destroying the videotapes, I feel like we should have a decent amount of receipts. And obviously Lestat and the cameras aren't around for every single thing. I just feel like there's a lot of shadiness going on, and I don't know the intentions of just about anybody. It seemed like Gabriella, that last episode, was trying to get a rise out of Lestat. It seemed like it might have been out of boredom, or if she was trying to get him to completely crash out during the interview. I don't really know what her intentions were. And, you know, Armand, we still got to see what he's doing in Ohio right now. Even down to people like Raglan, James Raglan, or Raglan James, or whatever the hell his name is, Uncle Andy. I don't know what anybody really has going on, man, and that's how I like it. We're still early in the season. We're not even halfway through. Next episode, I think we're halfway through. I want to say I heard that there was going to be 8 episodes. You guys can correct me down in the comments, but that's all I really got, man. That was an incredible episode. Probably my favorite song. I told you I like the slow jams from Lestat. You know, the turn up songs are all well and good, but when he's getting into it, and that last one, he was really getting into it. Just the vocal range and the emotion he put behind the performance was absolutely amazing. Like I said, if the album is coming out, put that one at the end, bro. Put that one at the end, because it just summed up everything. It summed up his entire experience, all the trauma, everything he's dealt with, and you've seen all these different characters popping up in the crowd. Magnus, Nikki, his mom's out there for real, which I don't know, her ass be getting on my nerves sometimes, so I'm still, the jury's still out on her. But even when we see her in the past, she was kind of pissing me off with the situation with Nikki. She's a little too, I feel like she dove head first into this vampire lifestyle and just became savage off the rip. And I could see, based on how Lestat was brought into, you know, given the dark gift or whatever, that he was a little bit more, if all is true, let me disclaimer that real quick. If all is what we seen, I can see how Lestat would end up being, you know, a little bit more hesitant, take a little bit more time, because that was some traumatic stuff right there, man. And the fact that he's still having vivid visions of this person is absolutely insane as well. And on top of that, he had to watch Nikki burn alive. So, hey, to say the least, the show is cooking, man. It's absolutely cooking. That's probably my favorite episode so far. Had me laughing. It had me, you know, in utter shock and then crying at the end. So this has to be my favorite episode of the season so far, man. I can't wait to get into number 4. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up for another one, man. Slap a like on the video if you enjoyed the reaction. Make sure you're sub to the channel. All that YouTube stuff, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Be safe. Have a great day or night wherever you are. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, y'all.